I'm Yuval, I'm the co-founder and CEO of Minit. I'm here to talk about new and exciting product we're working on. You know, since the early days of the internet, we've been using it to communicate. We were fascinated by the technology, by the fact that there are real people out there we can talk to. But we were scared like hell. We were hiding behind keyboards, behind avatars, behind those cool nicknames. And the conversation was 100% text. And then we had a revolution coming in, what we now call the Web 2.0 or the social web. We have amazing technologies. We have cool products. We don't hide like we used to, and we share. Oh boy, we share like crazy. We share videos. We share high-resolution photos. We even share our location. But guess what? The core of the conversation did not change. With the technology, we can attach large objects to but the core of the conversation is still good old text. Minit is a new video platform which takes the technology we now have in our hands to create a new type of interaction. Not video sharing, but interaction that is more engaging, more similar to what we have in real life, where real people are creating real interactions. Let me show you what I mean. In Minit, a user can post up to 60 seconds video. It can be thoughts, feelings, emotions, things that you do, things that you love, things that you care about. And other people respond. But the trick is that they can respond only in video, front camera. And the cool thing is that those responses are attached to the original post, creating a sequence, a dynamic video sequence of real people talking and interacting. And what is the value of this? Well, apparently in real life, the content of the words that we say is sometimes just 7% of the overall communication. When we text, we don't have body language. When we text, we don't have tone of voice. We don't have the surrounding, the location, and they matter. They play a major role in interaction. Just picture this. If you're a sports fan, after winning a big soccer game, you can text or you can show what you feel. You can show the surrounding, the pub you watch the game at. You know, people are dancing, people are laughing. It's pure happiness. You cannot have it when you text. Okay, the big challenge is how to make it interesting. Just like in real life, interesting interactions don't happen out of nowhere. You know, we're here today, we talk about technology and startups and internet, and it's cool because we have the context. This conference is the context. If you're single and you're dating, you don't talk about technology, do you? So we built Minit on top of the concept of rooms. A room in Minit, just like room in real life, is where interactions take place. It can be around topic, brand, hobby, product, anything you have a passion for. Putting the right people in the right context triggers awesome interaction, just like we have here today. And these rooms can be integrated easily into any website or any social network to leverage a conversation. So where is it all going? Will Minit replace text? Well, of course not. Social networks did not kill email. SMS did not kill voice calls. At the end of the day, when we need to exchange information, text wins big time. But when we have emotions involved, when we have trust between people as part of the interaction, where true passion is part of the conversation, this is where Minit shines. Let me show you some potential use cases. Meet John. John suffers from overweight. He goes to a treatment once a week, a support group. They sit in a room with a coach. And over time, they've built a relationship of trust, real trust. They know that what they say in the room stays in the room. That's why it works. But it works only when they're in the same room. And now John drives back home, and he has a crave for a cheeseburger. And this is where he needs the support of his team. By having a private room in Minit, they can have a very similar experience to what they have in real life. Or here's Jane. Jane is a pet lover. Some may say she loves her dogs more than she loves her kids. There's a room for her. And Jack. Jack has a passion for movies. He wants to be a superhero. Well, here you can see an interaction that they can do around their passion. They can create awesome video interactions. And this one is my favorite, a support group for startups. You know, running a startup is not easy. It's a highly emotional experience. We have investors, we have users, we have engagement and retention and monetization. You know what I'm talking about. I guess I'll see many of you out there once we actually launch this room. So let me show you how Minit works. This is the mobile app. The main page is my feed. It's an aggregation of minutes from people I follow and rooms I'm part of. I have private messages, also 100% video, activities, and my profile. Let's drill into a room. Okay, let's take the startup support group. And here you can see the feed. I can see it before because I'm an approved member. And if you go into an item, you can see the post and the comments. As a sequence, let's see what they say.
So I just finished another meeting with VC regarding an investment. God, these questions are killing me. They're the same everywhere. Do you guys have a track record of execution? What if Google's gonna decide and do something like that? I don't understand this. Are we all gonna just sit around and wait for Google to like do something or not do something? It's kind of like Twitter, but for pigeons? Ugh. How do you guys do this?
Yeah, man, I know exactly what you're saying. One of my all-time favorites is, I don't quite understand the need for this product. Oh, really? Because you understood the need for Instagram? What, you need more pictures of the sunset? Really?
I totally agree. And now my favorite. Give me the profit forecast for the next 5 years. Let me see. 1 million the first year, 10 million the second year. You know I'm making up these numbers. Why do you even ask me?
Hey guys, I'm actually not here to grumble this time. I'm proud to say that someone has decided to invest in us. I mean, he said he would invest in us.
Really? You don't understand the need? Really?
Okay, thank you very much.
Your go-to-market? Is it grassroots or is it partnerships?
It's partnerships. You know, it's funny, when we just started Minit, we thought the main challenge would be convincing people to actually take videos of themselves. But what we found out that the main challenge is creating the context, what to talk about, who is listening, who cares. So we're building our go-to-market plan on partnerships with communities that have a lot in common with Minit. They are about emotions and trust. And we provide them rooms that they integrate into their platform so their users can start using Minit as a new layer of interaction from day one. In an environment they trust, with people they know about topics they care about.
Can you share with us some?
Unfortunately, I can tell you not on the stage because we have some NDAs. It's still work in progress.
Have you thought about the KPIs, the key performance indicators, that you're going to measure your success going forward?
Yes. First of all, we plan to show revenues within a year. We don't need millions of users. We need a few success stories with the first partnerships, and then we're going to roll out our business model that is all based on charging room owners, professional room owners, for some of the services, and we're going to charge them based on the activity of the room. The more active your room is, the more you pay. It's fair. If Minit works for you, you pay. If it doesn't, no harm done. And that's the main KPI. We also have KPIs for groups, the number of groups. Okay, we plan to have like 10 partnerships within a year and have 3 of them paying.
You know, going to revenue as your first KPI is a bit problematic because there's a theory in the marketplace that when companies start to generate revenue, valuation is going down. So think about that. Think about Instagram and other things, but I see your point.
So I've been following you guys for a while. I know your product and different phases it went through, and I think it's awesome. I'm interested in understanding a bit more about the reasons you decided to go with the partnerships versus consumer direct.
Okay, you know, miracles do happen and we can go viral overnight. But you know, as soon as we went out of the building and we met real people and we understood where the real problems reside, we understood that we need to provide the context, as I said. These partnerships allow us to bring value from day one, regardless of the size of Minit, because we go to a community. It's out there. I have users, they have topics to talk about. They talk, they're there. We provide a new layer. So they don't care whether Minit is big. They get value from day one. This is why we do it. And by doing that, we're injecting user and interactions back to Minit. It goes both sides.
I think it's a neat idea. I haven't seen anybody that tries to take video and use it in a way to kind of, in this way at least, to unlock, you know, conversation. Certainly there's tons of conversations and digital identities that are created online through interactions. I think one of the challenges for you guys is to take the content that's curated, tag it, and make it searchable so people can create their digital identity via video, and the content doesn't happen once in your group and stays in the group, but then you can publish it outside of your group and people can cross-tag and refer to it and say, okay, these are some interesting people and what they have to say about, you know, building an initial startup. But I think the accessibility to what people have said and cross-referencing it and bringing it towards, you know, who I am in the digital world and broadcasting that, I think it's going to be a key thing for the thing to take off.
Yeah, totally agree.
Have you thought in terms of the target markets? It's not easy to share videos or what you feel in terms of with others. So it's not something that has been done yet, or there's no success story yet. With pictures, yes, but not, but less so with video. So, and also your examples are a certain age group that feel more comfortable with the technology that's available.
Okay, we're starting pilots with first groups. Actually, the first one is the next few weeks. It's already up and running, and now they're putting the users in. Actually, we're doing trial and error. We have some assumptions, okay, and we have some rules that we filter the communities. They need to have users. They need to have conversations that are emotional. In a way, it can be like support groups. It can be like sports, anything that results some kind of emotion. And we choose communities where people matter, where they really care who is the person on the other side. It's not just a name and a profile picture. Okay, so we have a few of these. We have support groups. We have all kind of activism. We have all kind of projects that are about people trying to get something out of other people. Sorry, I can't get into the details here, but this is our target market, and we're piloting. And next 2 or 3 months, I guess I'll have better answer.
Thank you very much, Minit.
Thank you.